Are life plans a thing of the past? The answer is no. How you see yourself in relationship to external things go a long way to shaping your perception of reality. We are living in a time of frequent job changes and millennials demanding that business approach them differently and adjust the customer experience to meet their needs. I asked 3 executives, each with 20 or more years at their respective companies, how they've been able to go against the job hopping trend. First, Maria L. She works for a prestigious marketing firm and is currently a vice president with a salary of over $200,000. Ha! I think it is fear. I read something recently which confirmed my risk at first sight. Also, being raised by an FDNY father who has the perspective that your employer takes care of you for life. I wish. I have a high tolerance for pain, I think. Moving to another ad agency? No. Always felt like the grass is not greener. Starting my own business equals scary. Raul has worked for a private real estate company owned by a family listed in the Forbes Top 50 Richest Families. He has worked and done close to every job in the accounting department he helps manage. It's the norm for potential hires to give me resumes with a pattern of leaving jobs usually within 2 years. It's up to us to challenge and evaluate employees' performance during the first 3 months to see if we have a keeper. After the 3 months, it's 1 day at a time. The biggest obstacle for people who do not advance in my company is an unwillingness to do the work of new positions and prove competency before securing title and pay associated with position. The most important habit that has helped me is that I'm always sharpening my saw. By this I mean I stay current on all the accounting laws and look for opportunities to go the extra mile. Let me give you an example. We hired a consulting firm to help us transition into a new accounting system for next year. I took it upon myself to look at instructional videos online of companies who have made the transition using the same consultant and having 1 or more years running. In these videos, knowing what I know about our present system, I notice a filing procedure, if done this calendar year instead of next, would save us millions of dollars in tax liabilities. When I approached my vice president, she had reservations of my claim, since I was talking about an unimplemented system. I asked her to conference call the consultant to verify the accuracy of my statement, and if she'd like, I'd sit in the call. As it turned out, I was correct, and my vice president allowed me to present my proposal to the board. Gary M. has worked for a high-profile, publicly traded, multinational manufacturing agency for 22 years. He credits his bullheadedness and ability to challenge himself when opportunities are presented as keys to his success. I had a 3-hour conversation with one of my engineers who recently quit about the same issue. The reason people jump from job to job is a lack of opportunity to reinvent themselves. It takes work and self-reflection to admit a flawed or misaligned approach to work. The effort, need, and perspective you have at a job changes as your living situation changes. A resume is a piece of paper packaged to highlight what applicants consider his or her strengths to new employers and carries no history. By history, I mean it doesn't show potential employers the tendencies of an applicant, their abilities to communicate, and pass judgments. Reinventing yourself and self-reflection at a current job may be difficult for some, since a flawed approach may reveal itself. Most resumes I see with short stays at many companies usually end up in the garbage.